Hey you guys, so I just wanted to make this quick video. I wanted to make a video so bad with some new products that I got, but I don't have a chance to. I want to be honest with you guys. Yesterday, I don't really know what happened. But now I know today. Hey Max. Now I know today. I woke up, I went back to sleep as soon as I got home from the clinic, and I'm explaining right now, it's not good. And as soon as I got home from the clinic, I slept until about an hour ago. And when I woke up, I realized I pissed the fucking bed. No joke. So I'm feeling mad sick. I know that I have this thing with my tooth and the abscess in my jaw. So now I'm like talking to my friend, and they're like, you better make sure you're not going septic. And I'm like, fuck, maybe that's like what was happening yesterday. Maybe I was getting sick. Like, and maybe that's what happened. Because, like, the past 2 days, I've been just so out of it. So, like, even now you can see, like, I was sweating. But I'm actually, normally I'm, like, hot. But I was, like, freezing. So I went to the store. And I got a fucking thermometer. This is the only one that I could find, believe it or not, which is okay because it's kind of cute. And yeah, and so right now, my temperature is not that bad. Actually, I better take some more Tylenol right now. I just keep taking Tylenol, and if I go above 103, I have to go to the ER. I'm just honestly I'm really just worried about going septic because like 1 out of 3 people die from sepsis, and it's very nerve-wracking. I am drinking a lot of water and stuff. So now like there's 101 things that could have happened yesterday that caused what happened. It could have been from my blood sugar. It could have been from the beta blocker. And now, I am having this problem, so maybe it's related. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, so, I'm hoping that because of they said that, I don't know, it's just, I don't even... Mom, I know I'm hoping that I don't, but I have to call the on-call doctor if my fever goes above 103, because if it does, then that could be the problem. Like, that's what they said. I'm hoping I won't, but let's be real here. I have an infection in my body that could have spread to my blood. I know that you're saying that because you're hoping it doesn't happen, but like we need to like be in reality. Like in reality, you know, like I pissed the bed, Mom. I showed it to you. Like I showed you on you know. I'm not smoking the rest of the night. That's what I'm saying. Better safe than sorry. If the nurses are worried about it and they're telling me I need to keep taking my temperature and take Tylenol, and I'm risking driving and going to prison to get this stupid freaking thermometer, I'm gonna vape the rest of the night, and my coil is almost out. Wait, what, Mom? Don't make me laugh, Mom. And by the way, Mom, like now that you're here, I'm glad that you're here. Can you just explain real quick that the video from the other day, like my mom has seen me on heroin. Can you just please explain to them that that is not what I look like on heroin? Like that, even like what my eyes are doing now. Come on, why do you do that to me? Just tell the truth. Tell the truth. Just tell the truth. Tell the truth. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But did that seem like I was on heroin? Or no? Do I seem like I'm on heroin? Like I'm using drugs? Because a ton of people happen to think I'm relapsed, even though I'm on probation. You didn't see the video? Well, if I used heroin the other day, then I'd frequently be using it. You see my videos a lot. Do I seem like I'm on heroin? It's an easy question. A very easy question. No, I know that most of you guys don't, but it's just... See, my mom thinks it was a medication problem. There we go. There we go. No, I don't. When I'm on heroin, I'm a bitch. Like, I'm a bitch. I always, like, it's not good. Like, the way that am acting right now, like, in the way that I act is not a heroin addict. It's not. I don't even drive. I don't even leave my house. I live in the middle of nowhere. Where am I even gonna get it? But anyways, I don't want to talk about that topic anymore. But, thank you, Mom. Sorry, I know. I need to stop with this swearing. But thank you, Mom, for helping, you know, and I told her to be honest, and she said she thinks it was. I don't have the heroin voice either. No, I don't. Hey, Brian. Oh, I need to put this on live chat. I just realized that. I saw that Boonk almost puked on Adam. Little Boonk. Should change his name. Hey. Well, now I'm gonna have to save the video that I wanted to make for another day. I should make sure my battery's plugged in. I just don't feel... And, you know, I've been washing my mouth with salt water, and I keep seeing this white stuff in my broken tooth. Maybe it's, I just can't believe that I pissed the fucking bed. Like, I know I have a fever, and I know I'm sick, but I can't believe I was that out of it that I pissed the fucking bed today. Like... And now I know I'm sick because I have a fever. And I know it's the nurse... Okay, Brian, let me explain because you just got here. So my tooth is abscessed. The abscess is in my jaw. Okay, I'm on an antibiotic now, which means the abscess could be leaking. So I slept all day until about an hour ago. Now, when I woke up, I realized that I pissed the bed. So I was like, oh my God, what is wrong with me right now? Like, what the fuck? Like, because I know sometimes, like, with my CRPS, like, I know that it's, like, it's hard to get out of bed to go to the bathroom anyways. Yeah, no. So, basically, like, I ended up getting in my car, and I went and I got a thermometer to check, and I do have a, like, actually, my temperature was okay when I first took it, and then I did the armpit thing. Well, you should gotta see what I'm working with. Mom, chill, alright? Chill the fuck out, Mom! I'm just kidding, I'm kidding, I love you, I'm just kidding. But chill the fuck out. No, I'm just kidding, yeah, no, I'm just kidding. Like, you don't swear. Like, you don't swear. But let me show you the thermometer that I'm working with. So I put it under my armpit, and then, I put it in my mouth, then I put it under my armpit, and then I put it somewhere else. And that's the accurate way to do it. And that showed that I had a little bit of a fever. So, I am a little bit sick. They said if I get a fever around like 103 to go to the ER. Which obviously is understandable considering, you know, like, if it were to leak out, like, my abscess, then it could go septic. So I just have to be careful right now. They said they don't think that, thank you, Mom. I love you. They said that they don't think that it's septic because right now, like, I know where I am, I know what's going on, I'm coherent. Like, my name's Gina, I know my date of birth, I know my address. Oh, no, no, he's calling me a freak. Rob is very funny. Rob Barnes, that guy is, like, hilarious. You would love him if you know who would love him? His dad. Hey, Lyric Moon, I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever. Oh, no, I'm really sorry. Why are you tapering? I know I said I didn't want to talk about drugs on here anymore, but that doesn't really count. I don't want to talk about heroin on here. We can talk about tapering, that's fine. But, how is it going? You said, no, your offspring. That would be me. Oh, he be calling you a MILF? You know what that means, right? What is that, like, stuff that you can get for the bathroom that helps with withdrawal? Imodium. Get some Imodium. Oh, if you're double dosing on 176, that's going to be tough. How are you double dosing on 176? Are you double dosing every day or just on the weekend? Yeah, you can message me on Facebook for sure. Yeah, stop double dosing. I tell people that all the time. I know it's hard, but... Oh my God, Rob. Oh, you get 6 take-homes? So wait, so what do you do at the end of the week? You're just fucked? Like, excuse my language, but I feel like... Hold on, let me fix my hair. Well, so... But, like, in my experience... Well, actually, I'll be honest, I've never double dosed ever. But what I've heard is double dosing barely does anything. Yeah, the first thing you need to do is stop double dosing. Or if you can't do it right away like that, because think about it, if you're taking 176 times 2, which is almost 400 milligrams, then maybe instead of taking a whole bottle when you double dose, start taking a half of it, maybe for like a week, and then the next week. Okay. Okay, wait, I have an idea. So, basically what you could do is take your regular dose, and if normally what you do is double dose, instead of taking the whole dose, take half of it for that week. Okay? Like half the bottle. And then the next day, half the bottle. Hi, Jesse James. No, Mom, it's a lot harder than that. It's very hard. Methadone gets in your bones. Lori is my mom, so, but methadone, like, gets in your bones. It's very painful. That's why I'm giving him a way to do this. So what I think you should do is, instead of taking the whole bottle when you double dose, take half. I know you care, and that's why I'm trying to help him in a way that works. Because if he just stops, it's not gonna work. Not gonna work. Trust me, I was an addict for a very long time. You know, so for that week, instead of fully double dosing, only do half a bottle. And then the next week, try not to double dose at all. You know what I mean? You could get like that, and that might be less painful. Yeah, I feel like that's a smart way to do it, because I feel like that'll be the least painful way to do it. Nicely done. A double dose for methadone is, like if you get a take home, like people who have take homes on Saturdays, like they'll dose on Saturday in the clinic and then they'll come out and they'll drink the other bottle right away. So they're taking 2 doses at once. You didn't get 1 extra milligram. It is a lot easier because when you go cold turkey, like usually the second day in, you're like, you can't do it. And you're like, screw it. And then you go hard and then you die. So that's why I give the help the way that I do. And that's why like I haven't heard from him either. I hope he's doing well. Probably not if I haven't heard from him, or maybe he just doesn't want to talk to me anymore. But I hope. Oh, it's because of the microwave. My microwave fucks with it. Doesn't she sound like Train Spotting when she says that? Choose life, be free. Mom, you are, you know, I really like when you come on here because it's really, you're very, like, you know, you want to help. I don't ever double dose. Cold turkey is way too difficult. You can message me. Do you know Max's name on Facebook by any chance? Or you know what I'm gonna do? I want to put my name in, but I don't. I want to, but I don't want to. It's already in. My mom's last name is right there, so I might as well just do it. Thanks, Max. Let me know when you get it. It's a picture of me with a hat on, and then I'm gonna retract Max's message. Because I don't want people knowing my Facebook anymore. Try and screenshot it real quick. You're just giving your whole information out, Max. Holy shit. You're so bad. Did you get it? Okay, cool. Thanks, Max. Awesome. My tooth hurts. I need to take my ibuprofen 800. The Tylenol I'm taking for the fever. Doxing chat. Yeah, this is a doxing chat. Let's all give out our information. Fuck it, why not? I don't think it feels good to double dose. What did the dentist say? Oh, okay, so I don't even know if I really got to talk to you guys about this because I passed. Oops. Why is this now? Am I not connected to Wi-Fi? What is going on? So my dentist said, I don't know. My dentist said, that I had to get the tooth out. It's very infected, and there's an abscess underneath it in my jaw. So it's kind of dangerous right now. And my mom told me from the very beginning not to take that beta blocker, and she's here and can admit that. The second that I told her I was on a beta blocker now, she's like, don't take the beta blocker. So what do? I take the beta blocker. No, they can't pull it. They need a dental surgeon to do it because it's too broken for one, and it's too risky for them to pull it with it being so infected. So... yeah, it's in my jaw. Like, that's the tooth. The black is not a filling. It's dead tooth. So, hold on. Right there. So, the abscess is down in underneath in my jaw. Well, right now I'm kind of hoping that the abscess starts coming up out my tooth, like, so it'll take the pressure off. Because when I wake up in the morning, this half my face is swollen. Actually, I have a picture on my phone where this half my face is so swollen, like it's bad. You know, I'm on 175 and like when I wake up in the morning, I still get sick. It's really weird. How painful is it? It's very fucking it's bad. Especially in your mouth. Mouth pain is the worst. Like I've had abscesses on my arms from using those. Like I'll just cut open with a razor on my own and drain it. I don't give a shit about those. But abscesses in your mouth, oh my God, it's horrible. I got my Keurig Starbucks coffee and water. I'm drinking water too. I wish I could pop this on something like. I already went out to the store and I really don't have any money right now. Like I know I say that I don't have money all the time, but right now like I really don't have any money. Hold on, there we go. Now I can drink my water too. You're right, Mom. Our minds are strong. But the physical, like my mom's never done heroin, so the physical effects of heroin, Mom, is so, and of methadone even, like if I were to drop off 20 milligrams of methadone tomorrow, I'd probably relapse. It's like okay, let's say cocaine for example. Cocaine is a very mental. Like if your mind is strong enough, you can come off cocaine. But when it comes to heroin and opiates and methadone, it's way too physical. It's like having it's like literally like getting hit by a bus. Getting hit by a bus while the sun is literally right next to you. But you're also in a box of ice. And you're eating sandpaper. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Oh, and the legs. You're right, James. Don't even get me started on the legs. Yeah, right, Max? I've heard of people who have just been like, oh, I just up and quit. But I've heard of it, but I've never actually met a person who's, yeah, it's not, I mean, it's not funny, but it's true, you know? That's what I used to do, Max. I used to kick my feet up against the walls. I used to go through hell too. You know, what me and Trevor used to do is, you can't. Like, if it's methadone, it can take if you want to taper off methadone and you don't do it right, like if you do an administrative taper, like a fast taper, it'll take up to a year until you feel normal or more. Now with, heroin, everybody says it's 3 days, it's 3 days, it's 3 days. It is not 3 days. It is more like 6 months until you start feeling normal again. Yeah, I gotta call the dental surgeon. I don't know why this keeps freezing. Is it really that bad? Oh my God, post-acute withdrawal syndrome. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, that's bad too. Bye, Mom. Christ grabbed my life when I was 32. He changed my life overnight. Mom, you know what? This is a safe place. You can feel free to tell your story if you want on here. I'm not going to do it because it's not my business. But if you want to tell your story, you can. Oh. That's too much. You can't go down 5 a week. And it sounds like it's not a lot, but it is a lot. That's too much. That's way too much. I'll make sure to share it. We'll share each other's channel, Mom. Were you, Max? That's awesome. Good for you. You hear that, Mom? He was recently saved. I couldn't do 5 a month. No, you definitely can't. You can't. You need to do like 2 milligrams every 2 weeks. That's what I would do. 2 milligrams every 2 weeks. Nothing more. Because when I taper, I want to taper comfortably. I want to come down and not feel anything. Because the second the withdrawal kicks in, that's when you're in danger of relapsing. And that's when you need to be careful. Very careful. It's being on methadone and being on Suboxone or it's very dangerous because if you have a webcam on your computer, you can do it whenever you want. Just think of what you want to say first and you don't even have to edit it. Yeah, Mom, there's a lot of great people here. I bet they would all subscribe to you. But be careful, get ready, because there's some people who will call you a freaking junkie for no reason. So... Wait, what did Rob say? Hold on. I lost him. I'm on live chat. Why can't I see what Rob said? Why can't I see what Rob said? What did Rob say? Yeah, what did he say? I don't know. Max said Rob with like a crying face and I can't see it. Or wait a minute, is there some type of inside joke? Max messaged me if there is. Do I still have issues with, I don't know how to do it yet. I'll post. I'll try and walk you through it tomorrow if you want. Do I still have issues with my clinic? Yes, I do. Not really. Me and my counselor get along really good. I did tell the supervisor that if she didn't call me back, I was going to come in with a flamethrower because I felt like I couldn't get any attention. Very good question, Trey. I'll get to that in 1 second. After the initial physical withdrawal, it really is mind over matter. Yes, but like for some people, like for me, for example, when I try to get off heroin, it doesn't last 3 days. Like it lasts, like even when I do a urine test, it'll last up to 2 weeks, which is crazy. You need to be really careful when you do a taper if you want it to actually work. And Trey, it's funny that you say that because I actually asked about tapering recently, and they told me that I'm in non-compliance because I don't have a doctor right now. So they said that if I wanted to taper, it would be an administrative taper, which we all know is not a good idea. So I do want to get off of it. I do. I want to get off of it before Trevor's out of prison. My plan is to get off of it before then. Yeah, Rob's 4 up from you, Lyric Moon. He just came back. I don't know where he was. He's got the orange R. I might stay on for life, but I don't know. I want to try and be off of everything by the time Trevor's out of prison. You can be a bitch as much as you want when you're in withdrawal. I mean, people, it's a painful thing to go through. I mean, I don't blame you. If I were you, I'd be like, Well, maybe I should talk. You definitely need to go up a little bit. If you're in pain like that, you need to tell them. You need to tell them. You need to be like, listen, I need you to stop my taper and bring me back up 10 milligrams. Wait a couple weeks and then start going down again a little bit slower. That's exactly what you need to tell them. Be like, I'm in way too much pain. I'm gonna relapse. Just tell them that even if you're not. And then like be like, I need to go up 10 milligrams at least, and give it a couple weeks, and then I'll restart my taper. And they should work with you with that. Hey, Lizbeth. Oh, I like your name because the way that it's worded. Will Trevor need subs or something when he gets out of prison? I hope not. Where he's at right now, it's very difficult because I don't know what he's doing, and I know he's up to no good. I quit smoking after 20 years and I switched. Everyone is a bitch. I quit smoking after 20 years and I switched to vaping. People say, why quit? People say to quit vaping. Yeah, I'm vaping right now because I don't want to smoke tonight. I mean, it has no carcinogens in it. It's not going to give me cancer. So why not? I get the nicotine without the cancer. Oh, yeah. They definitely should do that. Just go in and be like, this taper is too much. Be like, I'm gonna relapse. I cannot do it. Be like, I absolutely can't do it. Be like, I need to go up a little bit. I would tell them that. Absolutely. That's a good way to do it. 3 years on, 3 year plan, 2 years on, 1 year tapering. That's a very good way. You know, I know a girl who did something very similar. I mean, she got off and ended up relapsing, which is really sad. But I mean, I thought opiate withdrawal was bad, but methadone withdrawal. Yes, methadone withdrawal is way worse than heroin withdrawal. If he is still using when he gets out, will you stay with him? No, I like the questions a lot. I really like that you guys are asking me questions because you guys are getting to know me better. So ask me anything. Seriously, I love the questions. Um, will I stay with him? That is a very tough question. I will not let him live here if he's using again. Anything. He will not be living here. Will I continue to try and help him? Probably because I'm weak a little bit in that department, for one. And two, it's my son's father. And three, I love him. Like, I love him. I love him. Like, I am in love with him and I always will be. We've been together for 10 years. I don't, even if he was the worst heroin addict in the world, I would still love him because of who he is. You know, like, I know that being and you know, I've been there when he was in a coma and all this, and it was so fucking hard. But I will always continue to try and help him. Even if he's not living in this house, I will always continue to try and help him. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know yet. That's a very good question. Thank you for asking that. He better be clean when he gets out. If not, maybe it's time to move on. A lot of people are telling me that. My depression is bad right now. I wasn't even going to comment because there's nothing I can do about it. I feel like I'm trapped in my mind. I totally understand that. That's how I've been feeling lately because of what's going on with me and Trevor. We've been arguing a lot. Yeah, it's really bad. Nothing compares to precipitated withdrawal with subs. Yes, precipitated withdrawal is awful too. Come on, why is this doing this? Ugh, come on. Zoom out. What the fuck? There we go. Tater just needs a good thinking about anything in particular. Did he go to prison for... No, he went to prison for burglary charges. So would you care if he got on methadone when he... No, actually, I would be kind of happy if he did. I mean, because I know Trevor, and like, if he, like, okay, so I want to get off methadone. Okay, so this is gonna sound kind of dumb, okay, but you gotta hear me out for a second. My plan to get off methadone, like me and Trevor are a team, okay? Like you got to think about like we're like a team, okay? So I want to get off methadone before he gets out of prison, so I'm not a trigger to him, okay? Because that way I can live a sober, nor it's a win-win. I can be off methadone and happy, and I don't have to be a trigger for him being on methadone. But if he were to decide that he wanted to get on methadone when he got out, I might stay on it because depending on where I'm at in my recovery then. Right now, like I know I'm doing good and I won't use, but that's how I feel. Come on, why is this? But that's how I feel today. I never know how I'll feel tomorrow. We never know how we're gonna feel tomorrow. I understand, I totally do, but if it's 5 years from now and you're off probation and back with your son, will you risk all of that? No, absolutely not. He'd be on his own. If in 5 years he was still fucking using, I'd be done at that point. Yeah, he he robbed a couple houses and some other places. He's in a max right now and he's having a very hard time there. It defeats the entire purpose of being on methadone if you are taking it and you're in withdrawal. See, that's my thing, and that's the whole reason I asked them. I said, listen, I might as well be off of it because I wake up every morning in withdrawal and I'm on 175 milligrams. I don't want to go any higher because what goes up must come down. You know what I mean? So I don't want to go any higher. Like right now I can't use I that's great, whatever, but I don't want to go higher on my methadone, and it sucks because every morning and like when I tell people this, some people are like, there's no way. But I get the shits, I get the sweats, the colds, the shakes, my jaw is quivering. It's withdrawal. It is withdrawal. You cannot deny that. Like there you can physically see it. So it's like I don't. Peter did a really good, yeah, with the Demi Lovato thing. That, that's got to be hard being a celebrity. And it sucks because she just put out a documentary recently too, saying how she was sober and like off of drugs. I'm on 146. And you're still going down. That's a very high dose to come down off of that quick. Yeah, I would definitely slow down your taper as quick as you can. Please contact. I really want to know what happens with that. Yeah, it blows. I still have nightmares every night about being incarcerated. Well, I went to jail so many times. Like, I was literally locked up so many times that, I mean, it's kind of like whatever for me. I don't want to go back, but, yeah, it is. What comes up, I mean, because, I mean, at some point, I've never met somebody who's actually like died of old age on methadone. I've never met somebody who, and I don't want to be. Oops, sorry, I was reconnecting. You can go as high as you want in New York, where I live. You can, as long as you get a peak and trough, and it shows that your body needs it. You can go as high as you want. Wait. I thought the higher, the better it would be to go down as much as I could. I thought the lower I got, the harder it was going to be. Yeah, the lower you get on your dose, the harder it's going to be. But the thing is when you go even like a 20 milligram difference, you're going to feel it. Like even if you're on like 160 and you go to and you drop 5 milligrams every week, which means that in a month you've dropped 20 milligrams, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it. That's why I think you should go a little slower. Yeah, they say that the half-life is whatever, but that's not true at all. For a lot of people, it doesn't work that way. It depends on your body. Hi, Super M. California is 180. Why not start a taper if you want to be off even a slow taper? Why not try? Are you talking to me? I talked to them about it and they told me that I would be in non-compliance because I don't have a primary. So that means that they would do an administrative taper, and administrative tapers is 10 milligrams. Actually, it's 20 milligrams, then 20 milligrams every 3 days. And then it's 10 milligrams like every 3 days after that, which is, I would definitely relapse because that would be way too painful. That's an insanely fast taper. I wouldn't be able to handle it. To be honest, I would 100% relapse. Yeah, I thought maybe it was my head at first too, but then I realized I really am in withdrawal. At my clinic, try. They will, yeah, if you, I mean, in my last clinic, they would, if your taper was starting to get too hard, they would put you up a little bit and, you would have a couple weeks to stop. If you are coming off on your own, they'll let you do it however you want. Like, they'll let you do 1 milligram a month if you want. Like, they don't, as long as you're not in trouble, you can do it however you want. Yeah, Max, it takes a long time. It does. It takes a long time to taper off methadone comfortably. And sometimes it still sucks. Yeah, when they fast taper people, they really don't give a shit. Nicole, are you on an administrative taper right now, or are you tapering on your own? I want to I went to reception center. Oh, I don't even know where that is. That's very true. Liz, they don't give a shit. They don't care at all. On my own. Okay, well, if you're doing it on your own, you could definitely slow it down, and I 100% think you should. Honestly, if I were you, I would do 2 milligrams every week. That's what I would do. Because I would not be able to do it. There's no way. No way. No way, no ma'am, no how, no thank you. Would not be able to do it. Would not want to do it. Just because I've been on methadone for a long time. And I've gone up, I've gone down, I've been kicked off. I've been kicked off 2 clinics. I've been fast tapered to go to jail. I've been through all of it. Like, I know what it feels like to be extremely fast tapered. And I gotta say, honestly, like, if I could taper my way, it would probably be 2 milligrams every 2 weeks. Maybe even less. Because it's unbelievably painful. Like, where's my boyfriend? Prison. I'm sick of going every day too. But, let me ask you a question though, Nicole. If you were able to get bottles, would you still want to get off? If you get off, are you going to want to relapse? Like, because if that's the thing, then you really should reconsider. If you think that you would stay on methadone if you were able to get bottles, then I would reconsider tapering and just try to work towards bottles. going to me cool, but like that, honestly, like they do, like where I live, you have to be not in trouble, no failed tests. You have to be there's just so many different, you have to be in a stable living environment. You have to have approved housing. It's crazy what you have. I never got a take home in my life either. They won't give me take homes because I can't work. So they see no reason for me to get take homes, and that's kind of fucked up. That's what I don't really like.